junglers. They're fine.
The officers that are usually on duties on duty that the people that escorted the
David.
In fact, I would ask them, junglers, what type of uniform?
Let's cut this thing. You want to tell me people would come to the prison, take out prisoners without you knowing? That's what you want to tell this commission?
At night.
Yes.
At night, when I don't know that, I'm not there.
Yes, you are not there, but you give the authority for them to be taken out.
Automatically, they are qualified officers to work there during that time. And that situation, David, they have to cope with that.
David, do they come with warrants?
No, how can they go? All the warrant they come is gone.
How do you know that?
When they tell me, my officer, when the following day, they tell me, boss, you need a heavy gun. So what can we do?
David Colley.
David Colley.
Tell the truth. Nobody would be removed from the prisons without your knowledge.
The
following day, now could get him boku. The following could be like Korega Madi
usually they
reported to the ministry.
So and so were taken away last night.
So David, you are suggesting, sorry.
Yes, they would usually tell me the following day that Mr. So and so were taken away last night.
By who?
By the agents that come in.
By the agents that come.
What do they show? Apart from their guns.
They come appear in person.
How else could they have appeared?
On duty.
Usually when they come in the night, they will come with either with some other prisoners for detention, or they will come and inform the prison officers that we came to receive Mr. So.
David, the NIA boss would always call you.
David, NIA
to
boss
tell you that we are coming to pick up this person, and the evidence is that you would call up prisons and give them directives. Are you denying that?
NIA boss all na nosa na mangebenguru anobedi prison na awonke wonku di telephone awonke jaw banja aw pop nu wonku bokana kanuma nyi kokon broka di kanyana Colley museni kangemati koko umukari umra bile kamam man ko rek men nane man ka gajo mante malegen.
Yes, come jabi odo.
Yes, let me give my answer to that.
During daytime,
during the day,
prisoner,
they would come to receive any prisoner.
They inform me that we are sending some of our officers.
They inform me that they are sending some of their officers to receive prisoner A and or B. Then they will take them away. Then this will be booked in a diary.
But
in the night,
until I report to work
the following day. That is when those on duties will inform me as to what had happened in the night.
So you are telling the commission that they will inform you if they are taking them during the day, but they will not inform you if they are taking them during the night.
Commission mangi ku film comme aw konja e ke purina ano manku tebo tutala rai no ko lobelo ko wonke wonko manku yiseni bare konja e ngurle ano fukaray wala tebo fukaray aw musutu manji
because he manji ni close
they would not tell me because they knew I had already closed.
So the officer condom duties responsible.
So the officers that will be on duties would be the ones responsible.
And you really want us to believe that?
Yeah, people believe because the following day no report.
Yes, because the report is always given to me the following day.
Yesterday, so and so came in. Or yesterday, so and so have been taken.
Would they inform you about the junglers?
I'm telling you. I don't know who's a jungler, who's a jungler. I know security persons come in.
Do you know who would send the junglers to the prison?
Me, I don't know them. Prison.
I don't know the person sending them to the prison.
These are security personnel.
But people know that they are security personnel.
Do you know?
The same people,
same people that will bring them to the prisons would be the same to return to say we need this.
Yes. Could you continue reading your statement? Paragraph 22, the second sentence, starting with the word besides.
Beside. Paragraph 22, the line F line tankusa femi follow beside.
Okay. Beside the prisons, we are under the administration of the then national intelligence authorities.
Stop there. That statement too is false.
What
I'm saying is, I must mention that because they are the people that will come usually to receive.
So we claim them, they come bringing for these people or taking them?
Because they are responsible, they bring them in, and they are the same people that will come and take them out.
Listen to the statement, Mr. Colley. You said the prisons were under the administration of the then NIA. That is what you told the investigators.
Yes.
Okay, let's first establish that that is what you told the investigators. Is that what you told the investigators?
Yes, but based on so they are part of the administration.
I have said that, but because they were the people that will come and receive them. So therefore, I conclude that they are part of the administration.
But you did not say that they are part of the administrations. What you said is that the prisons were under the administration of the NIA. That is what you said. And that statement is false.
We sent to Matuko. Ko pokuna namdo administration but warrege none buko NIA den NIA ko ku marami wa fo wati be prison tum aw mon regem de kaytak
the reason why I said so
balal bi nan oro badje tom detainees ku yalla tudum
before the detainees were brought there we had no experience
NIA responsible for investigation.
When the order came that the
or
NIA
anything that happens in the prison
for the investigations on anything that will happen
automatically the administration,
automatically they are also part of the administration.
The NIA was never in charge or responsible for the administration of the prisons.
NIA administration comme create prison me ore me joeno NIA kumusut kumarayo
ni lolo na regenya. I understand what you are saying.
Exactly, and Mr. Colley, just answer questions asked. When you said that the NIA was responsible or the NIA the administration of the prison was under the NIA, you just wanted to falsely disguise your responsibility.
No.
NIA koku marami administration de prison ana kankan nang aw ku boroka ban wara mi aw ban wara mutamande aw nga urembendi NIA mulat karoko.
You want to shift it all to the NIA?
Amon bengar tu usen NIA mana aw set.
Now, you might answer.
He's asking if he could answer.
Of course.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. When you are NIA, they are part of the administration of the prison.
The NIA were part of the administration of the prison.
Investigate and interrogating detainees.
Because they were responsible of investigating and interrogating detainees.
So automatically, for involved,
Therefore, they are involved.
Yes, they are involved, we agree. But here you said that the prisons was under the administration of the NIA. That is what you told the investigators.
Yes, Kanjat in the side of interrogation.
Yes, if it is on the side of the interrogation, then they are part of it.
Okay, so now we get it. So you were in charge of the prisons, not the NIA.
I have accepted that.
Okay, good.
The man in charge.
Because I was the man in charge.
Exactly, precisely. So you went on in that statement to say, so we could not disobey their orders or requests. That too is false. Is it? It's false.
It cannot be false.
That cannot be false.
As Director General of Prisons,
Director General of Prisons,
where in the law does it say that you must obey orders or instructions from the NIA?
Prison Act
They were sent from the NIA that they will receive people. For us at the prisons, all we do is to receive them and so if they come and request, if they come to request for any person, what would we do? We could not do anything. We will allow them to go with them.
Mr. Colley, your statement says you could not disobey their orders or requests.
None au basafara banu safemi banu senu none au yetu nulat bukof order we no san court me seno ile tu nulat info kan wan ko kumangmi parce que jingole te
You did not say that we could not disobey their request to surrender a person for interrogation.
None una no rego tumatiko olitungo no balang esenoli anan kumang be ke jo man ko kengo.
Do you see the difference?
Ana nyaw jok free maf mam fu na mutumeno.
Lere deng mo?
I have said that was something that happened.
Yes, but you were never obliged to obey the instructions of the NIA.
But I warrant to Jumbeka a song NIA for Kuseni, our new Mambu song for.
Yet, because in your mission,
if I say no, they were the same people. They were the same people that brought them in. And if they come back to request for the same people that they are going to conduct an interrogation or an investigation, what would be the reasons of my denial if I am to?
Violation of the law could be a reason.
Yes, I have violated the law. Because I don't want to die. I want to live.
So from your own mouth, you have violated the law because you wanted to live.
If I accept,
I have to accept. Because I don't want to die.
Okay. Have you ever been threatened with death?
No, what I'm saying, what
I'm saying is, if they come requesting for anybody, and I say no to that request, then what would happen is that person would stay and I will go.
Yes.
They will say because you insisted and refused that this man would not come, now you go and take his place.
Have you ever been threatened with death?
By
the NIA?
No, but you waste time.
They do not even waste time in saying so.
Okay, tell us about it. Who threatened you with death at the NIA? By the NIA?
No, net and Panku Bujom de.
I do not say they will kill
Executive
me.
order, Kusene.
I say,
Uncle Bonyum, Manku Bengarole, send.
there was an executive order that anybody that they come to request, you should give.
Who gave you that executive order?
Executive order, I must send you.
And Karasobu, it's a blind man, he's the director then.
Former director, he's a blind man.
He gave you an executive order.
Send me from the executive order, no tamandio.
And who signed that executive order?
Yeah, I must sign him. Kaitaka Kiliak.
One again, the same and something, I forgot the name. Is the man in charge NIA?
The same man that I said is the man in charge of NIA.
All matters.
On the letter,
pertaining to the prison.
They say all matters pertaining to the prisons.
We have to really, we
would have to inform them that this is what is happening. That is why when I was called,
mobile
prison.
That there was a mobile phone.
Mr. Colley, let's not go back to the issue of that mobile. Please, what we are talking about is a whole lot bigger than the issue of informers about trafficking that is happening in the prison. What we are talking about here is threats that you claim to have received. In order to comply with NIA instructions. Who threatened you?
Threatened order from the director NIA.
It is not a matter of being threatened. There was an order from the director of NIA.
Mr. Chair, may I ask for the permission of the Commission to order the current Director General to allow David Colley the access to the records of the prisons, let him bring out that document he is talking about and come and surrender it to the Commission. So perhaps the Commission should give him 3 days on Thursday to come and report to the Commission with this document that he is talking about. So we would write to the Prisons Director General, ask him to give you authority to look into the records and bring that document. Is that okay with you?
And Director General Ambo Minyame presently. Purmambo kuhuli mambi au jobe bo mupuri nukaita kana umre rege nyame matiko kuseni sen order mambi jingono ngitama ndisiluwa sakilias nya tike tate bweke jumumbu bill mu submit yo de commissioning.
One ni nyanya wanaraginya.
I heard what you said.
What records are records social?
But the records are there.
The records.
Let them just go back to the records and they will find it there. I don't want to go there.
You could build another story.
And then another story will be built up against me.
The records are there.
Let them just go.
They come handing over.
I have done the handing over.
All records are there.
All the records are there.
Hold on a second. Council, you may proceed accordingly. Send a note to the current Director General, we get what we have, and then you may proceed with your questioning. You can't spend any more time on this.
The idea is he should be given access to the records and let him identify the document and bring it to the Commission. So we have to progress. We have to progress. Now, an order has been given, and we will proceed accordingly.
Chairman,
alternatively, if he is not, is he the one who is supposed to bring the document here? Because you can ask for it directly.
Yes, but if the document does not exist, And
no, I mean, if it exists, then you can ask for it to come directly rather than getting
I
involved.
want to think that the document does not exist. So that's why I want him to sit there and go through the files and say that this is the file the document is. All documents in a file are numbered. So let him bring it out. Let him identify it. He can even go with TRRC investigators. That way, it can't be said that the document just got missing because he has mentioned it.
You may proceed as you request and as I ordered.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. So now let's proceed. You went on to say that the junglers also came to Mile 2 prisons, correct?
Mile 2 prison.
He mentioned jungle and security apparatus.
I have not mentioned junglers. I said the security
They're telling them junglers, but I don't know them.
They're calling them junglers, but I don't know them.
So how would you call them?
Security personnel.
Security personnel.
Have you ever called them junglers?
I didn't see that. I don't know them.
Okay. Go to your statement. And continue with that same, and that same paragraph, the third sentence, commencing with the words with regards to. Third line.
With regards to the junglers, they receive their orders from the president. I never say so. I don't know how they came to write it. I never say so. President. Junglers, they are on the army, as we be hearing. But the president, no.
You're very scared, David.
No, not scared. But president. No way. I know the security apparatus, different units, army, NIA, police, they come there. But order from the president. No.
David, this is your statement.
No, but I said, I never mentioned this statement. I never mentioned president. I don't know who must have put there, but I never mentioned president.
David, we have gone through the process of you signing this statement. Fortunately, this statement was reviewed by you in the presence of your brother.
Ban pop frima fufu pop me tekan kan mangilangi 5 frima futu tokera kotoli po mandati mana mabe
brother boy
brother mana to auto
brother boy.
Which of my brothers was this?
What's his name? Well, he claims to be your brother, the person who was with you when you first arrived to testify.
In
any case, you have just told the commission that you read this statement, you were satisfied with it. Listen, David. And you signed the statement after being satisfied. You just realized that you have implicated Yaya Jammeh. That is why now you want to run away from that.
No. I'm just seeing these things. A president? No. Because the people coming there, they are not president. And they don't say, give orders, it's the president who tell us this. They come, as I said, NIA come for them for interrogation, but not a jungler saying that we are sent by the president. I don't know who must have put this person here. No.
David, you read your statement.
Yes, if you ever read my statement.
And I have the various drafts of your statement where you made changes all over the document.
I do not see this.
The word president.
The word president on my statement.
It's not there.
I did not see it.
It's not part of it. Since you started testifying, David, you've been avoiding mentioning President and Yaya Jammeh.
Nane kabinan omba korse kabinan kuma se mesene sedi yori dire. Aomba te omonde be on karasakati Yaya Jammeh.
You waffled around big man, State House, the big guys, but you never avoided mentioning Yaya Jammeh. This one escaped you. You did not realize that this one you have put in the statement. Now you want to run away from it.
I am not running away from it. No, I am not running away from it.
Prison.
But the people that used to come to the prisons are the ones I mentioned.
President.
But the president
that they are mentioning, that the president say.
That I mentioned, that the president says.
No, not to my knowledge.
No, not to my knowledge.
You denying making this statement?
Of course, for this, in the side of the president give order. No.
The side that it's mentioned that the president gives the order, no. I deny that portion.
But the junglers used to come, correct?
I said it here that I don't know who is the jungler.
Security personnel.
I see them as security personnel.
But jungler, no.
But junglers, no.
They never came to the prison.
No, I'm not. The word junglers.
I'm not saying they don't come to the prison.
I'm not denying.
I'm not denying that fact. But I don't know them.
I know security personnel.
I know security personnel.
That's all.
Come there, and that's all.
But a name jungler.
But a name as in jungler.
Not. I didn't see any of them.
I have never seen any of them.
In their uniform jungler.
Or written on their uniform jungler.
I know them as security personnel.
I know them as security personnel.
But you know them?
I don't know them.
No, I don't know them. They used to come in the night, and I am always not present. I am always informed the following day.
And when they come at night, who would they say sent them?
All my officers would tell me is that they came to receive Mr. So and so.
But who would they say sent them?
My officers had never informed me. What they would tell me is the junglers came. Then I will always ask, who are the junglers? Security or junglers? Which is which?
They do hear that they are called junglers.
And the officers will also say,
Mr. Colley, just listen to the question. So, if anybody had come to the prison with a gun and claimed to be a jungler, you would give him whatever prisoner they asked for?
Manani o anna bilebenga puseno matiko o jongola.
The word jongler security.
The word jongler is what I don't even know. What I know is security personnel.
Okay. But you accept that your officers often reported to you that the junglers came there and they requested certain prisoners who were given to them.
But ku officers kia kala ko mbroka de kanyana Colley ku regere man kone ku jongola ku bile bido man ku kaning man kone ku seni andi and ban un ko senesen mo jomeno
mo but you get go jongla si LED system and security personnel.
Yes, I accept that. But what I'm saying is jonglers have no place in the security personnel.
Okay.
Okay, listen. Only hear them say jonglers.
So when you received information that the jonglers have come to the prison and they were given a particular prisoner, have you ever taken any step against that?
Nya au kamna mbuku kuroka Colley officers Colley kuregi metako ku jongola ku bibi dire man kuregi man ko senin an kari aw no bibi no jumbe ngeso buwaka ne man ku bil bu ko ke mu buke
yepe be cheng wonti nyengal lilo anu broko bole dem
I was in
an unu sen an
our work is to receive and to discharge.
So you asked no questions.
Even
though you did not accept that junglers existed, when you were told that it was junglers who came and took away certain prisoners, you did not question at all.
That was not part of my work. He came and received somebody. Then they returned him back. I had nothing to do with that because I do not take them or bring them back in.
Do you believe you are doing your job properly?
I had done my job as requested.
As requested by who?
I'm argument ko broka nu kankan anyama di aima arregimo
yen ka jala ko kam ku sola boko
nane broka boli none nu kankan mo anyama comme nam ay asemi forma fmata kon wara kam mome
ka jala be ngari ko ku sola boko fo kan seni ñebe be cembe mañ bi pour way
nane David nane none aw broka biya nu kankan bu anyama comme man ay ma semi frima aw man bu kam broka boli anyama na kengi
bro ka jalam ku jetul boko to the prison manye ku reto be ko ku bilam nani ku jala ku jetu mi fikara ku joja no fikara ma ko na ko langi ni
well, the same people that would bring these people in the night would come back and ask for them to be given to them. What would I do? I would always give them back. That is what the officers on duties will always tell me.
David, okay, fine.
You are afraid of Yaya Jammeh. Is that not true?
Nani David, I will no kuli Yaya Jammeh. Can't malaga.
Why should I be afraid of him?
You are afraid of his agents.
Kuli agent kola.
Agents kola. I'm part of the agent because I'm part of the system as a service personnel during his government.
Which agents? Because I'm also part of the agents. I'm a security personnel during his regime.
Well, you said in your statement that it's suicidal to refuse their orders. Those were whose orders?
Nane, but I'm Musa Feredi Muragata than Safe Minone. Muju Kuli Elat Kuri Makoli Kusenomi. Now I know Kuli.
I'll repeat me, no,
Ane, come, ye can't jaw Boko Kumangmi, Le Jack Berry Mew. Amuni se meno di kaita kanu seni nyamo.
Modi?
Yes, that's true.
What
could I do?
All prisoners by taking Pimbi.
The prisoners, we are not armed.
And those are the agents of Yaya Jammeh, correct?
Buku kanu koli nyamo. Buku komi agent ke Yaya Jammeh mo.
They are security personnel.
They are security personnel.
They are also junglers.
Buku po komi junglers.
The word jungle, I said, I cannot identify this party as a jungler or Sini is a jungler. I know they are security personnel.
Okay, call them whatever you want.
Yes.
But some people call them junglers.
Right.
They also call themselves junglers. Were you scared of them?
Even my work or my job.
We were prison officers.
We were prison officers. That is what I know. Whosoever they bring, will admit. If they come to request for anybody, we'll discard you and say, go with
David, you know what you are doing? You are trying to avoid anything that has to do with Yaya Jammeh.
David.
That's what you are trying to do here. You are avoiding to mention his name. You are avoiding to accept taking instructions from anybody close to Yaya Jammeh. You are that scared of him, isn't it? You're that scared.
No, in sense, in
which sense should I be afraid of? What I know is they will come and receive these prisoners
and go with them.
Go with them.
And David, isn't in fact this the reason why Yaya Jammeh placed you in charge of Mile 2 prison? Because you were scared of him and would do whatever he wanted.
You can't mock me, Yaya Jammeh. Manasedi palaso yo mono autebe yo simito sutu parce que na manyi matuka onu koli yokoli bam furim na sene manu manyi fu jot di loué aw panu kan pour manti ko mambi angonda akati to palace
equality palam ande.
I have never been afraid of my fellow humans.
Okay,
since respect.
I only give you respect.
So you gave him so much respect that you did everything he wanted, correct?
Na respect you no send respect no manimi wono san o arage kan hani kan jotu burunga aw be kan
inje de yaw sankinri.
I don't even speak with Yaya Jammeh.
I go through my ministry.
I go through my ministry, my life.
Ma wara bojom inje go minister madi ma kurege.
Whatever must have happened at the prison.
But the junglers would come.
But
the junglers would come.
I'm not in your social model.
They used to come. I'm not denying that. But the time that they used to come, no, Kubila bill. Yes. When they come to the prison,
we act on that.
Whatever they needed is what we will act on.
The
following day,
he sent a report to the ministry.
Then I give a report to the ministry. That they've brought some people and also they've taken away some people.
The truth of the matter, David, is that you gave these security officers carte blanche to come inside the prison and do whatever they wanted.
David, aw nu sen beaucoup flimitef security beaucoup flimitef na ikuno ken do prison wate manko ka wonno so bo sumi mi boko aw wombule flimitef rek malegana
yeba yu di sembe ni mi rek tati ba yu sembe
I have no
na jalo di pimene wana solan fo
that approaches you with a weapon, rifle. Whatever he requests, I will give.
David, you should allow the interpreter, otherwise we would not know what you're saying. You gave the security personnel carte blanche, come into the prisons whenever they wanted, to take away whomsoever they wanted. That is what you did for the security forces in this country.
Au banu kamidiru security forces la kom brokab au buumbli filmetef mu kat buku security personnel buku wato wati ko kumangi anosan kumangi be teb deru prison ko be jokuno ke wata sumi ko tebo wata sumi au no brokab bu la ko me kané nan la ko di brokab deru.
That is what used to happen.
Ban mo la ko me kané.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Uno.
You have answered the question. You said, of course.
Because it's security.
I will give you a reason why I said so, because there was security.
Okay. And you know that that was unlawful. You know that it is against what you did was against the law.
We are still going back to what I wanted to say.
Tell us now.
Someone that comes and approach you with a gun.
My officer,
my officers are not armed. In fact, myself, I am not armed. If he comes and asks for anybody, what would I do?
David, I have asked you.
David,
who threatened you with a gun? Which NIA officer or which jungler threatened you with a gun?
I know.
Like I say, when they come in the night, I am not there. It is the officers that know.
Okay, so you have not been personally threatened with a gun at all?
No, because they do not come usually in the daytime.
Have you ever done anything to stop the illegal entry into the prison and taking away prisoners outside hours, outside working hours? Have you ever stopped it?
I have never been thinking of that because I would have lost my life.
So you just assumed that if you questioned it, you would be killed?
Let officer Kalakirum on duties.
Not me, but the
officer I've been saying complain boss Bukuma are they drunk or cokumanjiri.
There was a time an officer on duties gave me a report
gunpoint Besuto
that he was one time put to gunpoint in the night.
Was that normal?
How can I say it's normal? It's not normal.
It is not normal.
Was that something that happened frequently?
It's never happened. I told you that. It's never happened. But because of this situation, this mass arrest detention, we cannot control it. Whereby the law it doesn't say so, but we cannot control it. I want to make sure my officers are secured, nobody died, and personally me too.
Okay. So what you said is it was happening, mass arrests and detention. You cannot do anything about it, or you let it continue. Is that what you said?
Yes, it used to happen. Yes, it used to happen.
And the reason why you did not do anything was because you were afraid.
Of course. I don't want to lose my life.
Of course, I don't want to lose my life.
And just hear me out. What would have happened if you challenged those security agents by telling them you cannot take away this prisoner because it is outside hours? What would have happened?
Like I have said it here. That
life is I will not play with my life.
I will not play with my life.
To send your order.
If an order is given,
well, let them go with it.
Then I will allow them to go with it.
So you clearly said you were afraid that you would be killed if you did not comply, correct?
Of course. Though it was not in my time, but my officers.
Of course.
Because I was not appointed a gun. It was my officer during a night. Did you give me that report?
Yes, but you are saying that you personally, David Colley, you were afraid to challenge them because you may have been killed if you did.
David Colley, fanga foli, fanga no Colley be ka balang boko wan ko mammi parce que mo man ko buji.
Yes, that is what I've said here.
Thank you very much. And who would have killed you? The security forces, is that right?
Nya aware ma buji at me bujoli kanja no balang hani nyakon de boko mante security forces mante
the ones that come to receive these prisoners.
And those people, were they members of the security forces?
Ya boko kalore nya momo ko poko ko security officers.
Officer ni regrete ko officer kumanji man fichen.
Like I said, in fact, the officers used to know. The same person that brings a prisoner and he returns to say, give me the prisoner I brought, you will just give him the prisoner.
No. Stop dilly-dallying and answer the questions directly. These security officers you're referring to, who you were so afraid of, because you thought by resisting them you may be killed.
Security officers buku kan reganya mom kan reganya mate ko aw junja manu balang wambako ko mammi panko ngole ko buji.
Where did they derive their authority from?
Nya buku be ko bojelo sembaye kiliya di ay ko ngallo sembaye mate ko umma ulata jarek aw panko buji.
Tanku bayilo tanku ku jelo discriminate soli.
Where they come with their guns, they are the only people that knows where they get their authorities from.
You don't know?
Because I was not there when they were armed to come.
I was not there. I cannot know when they were armed to come.
Oh, David. Who is the commander-in-chief of the Gambia Army?
Gambia Army,
who was the commander-in-chief?
Commander-in-chief only no.
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 Are you referring to now or before?
I said was.
No. No.
Yes.
During Yaya Jammeh era, who was commander-in-chief?
He's the commander-in-chief of the security.
Who?
Yaya Jammeh. He is the president.
Good.
And the title is there.
Yes.
If whereby he is out, somebody is coming in, he have that title too.
No, let's limit ourselves to Yaya Jammeh. And who was the head? To whom was the head of NIA reporting?
Yeah, NIA and if I know the I'm mother yingemi opop.
But he's a blind man.
Nane.
Forgot the name, but he's a blind man.
NIA and if I know Luman Reganyamon. Opop, the Ainangalem free muff, the Aina yingemi.
Okay, let's talk about Yankuba Baji. In your statement, you said Yankuba Baji was once head of the NIA.
Yes.
Who was his boss?
No, Yankuba Baji, Opam Musane Akana Nifanati NIA. Nya Yankuba Baji Umu, and if I know Opop Tanaying, Ome Imba.
And if I know Place,
the same man that gave him the position.
Who was that? Who was that?
Imba.
The president.
What was his name?
President Omokare.
You know the former president, everyone knows he's Yaya Jammeh.
You are so scared of Yaya Jammeh, you would not mention his name.
No,
you have to be pretty much put in a situation where you must mention his name. Just be careful that you don't give more false testimony just because you are avoiding to mention Yaya Jammeh's name?
No, not actually that.
He sent the junglers to the prisons to take people out for torture at NIA. That is the truth, isn't it?
Manku puren anoderu prison potebo be NIA manku sofo ko tek eteke jakort malegen
ene ko officer kabile ma receive these prisoners.
The officers that usually come to the prison to receive prisoners, they would never tell me that we need this and that. All they would tell me is we need Mr. A, B, or C.
So they would tell you.
The following day, when these people come, following day, they will tell me this. Well, fine.
David, that's not what you said. You said they will tell me we need A, B, C, and D.
This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. The officers that usually would be there
will tell me, boss,
will tell me that these people came claiming
and I say, okay, go, okay. Which means automatically I'm going to give them the go, because for them, they will not risk their life, and me too, I will not risk my life.
So you are afraid?
I don't want to.
Of course, I'm afraid to die.
Yeah. Yes, but you are afraid of being killed by people.
All I know is I'm afraid to die.
All I can tell is I am afraid to die.
Nobody is here to say I'll sacrifice to die without my time.
Wow. That one is interesting. You are afraid of some people. You are not just afraid of death. You are afraid of being killed by these security officers. Just tell the truth, David. I think it is obvious.
I'm coming.
Allow me to speak.
Yeah.
You were afraid of being killed by these security officers if you had denied them access and entry into the prisons.
Automatically, everybody know about that.
Yes, I must be afraid.
And these are people who work for Yaya Jammeh.
You said it.
And you?
No,
what do you say?
But I said it here, and I'm part of the system.
Well, you should know better than I do, because you are part of the system.
I'm part of the system.
Like I said,
in the sense,
I do not want to die.
And that is why you are part of the system?
I reluctantly be part of the system because I don't want to die.
So, and this was Yaya Jammeh's system? Correct?
Because he's the president.
Yes.
During that time,
yes,
because
he's the president.
So he had overall responsibility for what was going on?
I know he was the president.
But others be prune, boy manute.
Where the orders were coming from, I can't tell.
But I know he's the president.
But I can still tell he was the president.
What I am referring to is the system that you were afraid of.
Yaya
Jammeh was the head of that system, correct?
He's the president.
He is the president.
And he was the head of that system.
Well, not to my knowledge, because I know he's the president.
That is not to my knowledge. I know he was the president.
Yes. And he's the commander-in-chief.
And he is also the commandant.
And the title is there.
And that title is there.
David, you are so afraid of Yaya Jammeh, you would do anything in the prisons to please him.
And
that is why wherever he went, he sang your praises, that he had a 5-star hotel and David Colley was the manager.
Nane mokami yaje mena kontan kueyoli mokami bano sanaje o karesa Colley o chimko matiko o a president na 5-star hotel ban aw David Colley aw marami 5-star hotel yola.
Nani joining service or the school?
When I joined the services, he was.
Don't tell us about joining the service. Okay. Tell us about answer this question.
Okay, no problem. Okay. 5-star hotel.
A 5-star hotel.
Your Kasangeno Kola.
That is, those were his words.
And that David Colley was the manager. Those were also his words.
Of course, David Colley, the director by then.
Of course, because I was the director.
And he was very happy about what was happening at the prisons. He called it a 5-star hotel.
Prison 5-star hotel.
Those were his words.
And your administration of the prisons is just characterized by untold violation of rights, correct?
Ban aw broka bolu de prison mi ban nene ni di borong banu manje kaje luway kep mo joroke meno mo eno meno
akaje luway ayba
kaje jingare ji rokeriti man luway yolo la seno meno mi kam man sumu meno rek kaje luway.
Okay, ona yenene.
I am asking that my work, my job,
with orders.
I go with orders.
Anana man time could start on the exercise or this arresting.
Whatever they tell me as to when they will start their exercise, that is arresting.
Of course,
what caused their arrest? They are the ones that know it.
But
what I know here is he was the head.
The president.
The president.
And
everybody knows that.
Any president in a country.
Any president that is sitting in a country.
That governs a country.
That governs a country.
The supreme commander of the security of the state.
He would always be the supreme commander of the security of the state.
So I can accept it.
For that I can accept.
Only when you can.
That is what I can do. Him mentioning that I am the one at the central prisons, he knows I'm the one there.
I'm the man, everybody knows about it.
I was the man there and everybody knows about that.
Well before I joined the system, eh?
Even before he joined the system.
So automatically, everybody knows that I am the man in charge.
Everybody knows that I was the man in charge.
In charge of ensuring that there is no hindrance to the violation of the rights of Gambians who were kept in the prisons.
Kamara, purumbiji kata manji manjiko, buku kanosan kanji kokumlikanya na kolu do manji kule. Di kajanti right yolil.
I will still come back.
Situation
at the time. Everybody was thinking of where you would be, like where you would survive. If you want to be denied all the times. It's like when you are to fight against anybody and you don't have any, and your opponent comes with a knife to stab you, then you must defend.
So
if you don't have any way, if he overpowers you, then he will kill you.
And that is how you describe Yaya Jammeh's government?
That is what Jammeh himself says, because he said he owns the prisons.
So he owns the prisons, Did you believe that when he said that?
Because he's the man in charge of the security of the country.
Because he was the man in charge of the security of the country.
So prison is not exempted.
So prisons was not exempted.
So he would send to the prisons anybody he wanted? Correct?
That was left to the person he would send to the prison. He would know what they've agreed on.
Who would agree to be sent to prison?
I believe prison.
Who would agree to be sent to prison?
Prison.
Nobody would accept that.
But that's what you just said.
So what did I say? If a person comes with a gun and says, this is what I want, what would you do? What do you want me to do?
Because
you know, David, what we want,
David,
what I want, is for you to describe to the commission how it was for you as Director General of Prisons under Yaya Jammeh.
Now look at me, Director General of Prison.
What was the environment like?
Those were very difficult times.
And
there was nothing you can do about it.
I'm the supreme boss.
He was the supreme boss
of the security of the country.
Of the security of this country. So what could I have done?
It was a dictatorship.
As
to what you've said.
It was a dictatorship, wasn't it?
Like I said, just like what you said.
Do you agree? Do you agree?
Like I said, you said it. Like what you've said, if that is what you said, then I'll go by it.
Do you agree?
Like I said, what you say, as per what you've said, I will agree.
So Yaya Jammeh was a dictator.
Yaya Jammeh, president.
I am hearing this from you today.
Well, what you have earlier described, you said he was supreme leader.
Yes.
Those are not my words, those are your words.
Of course, because he was the commander-in-chief.
No, you said he was supreme leader.
I'm the commander-in-chief.
And he did whatever he wanted.
So,
as if he has problems with anybody.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
And would put them in prison without any document, without any lawful order.
I will still come back to what we have been agreeing on here.
And I could just sell them on a detention.
If they give an order for anybody on the detention, why should I say no to that?
You receive any written order?
Or is an order on a detention. Finish.
The one that will bring will only say it's an order for detention. Finish.
Did they give you any single paper?
Detention.
No, we have never been given any document.
And you know that that is illegal.
But
what can I do about it?
You are afraid.
No, the question of afraid. See, afraid. You can be you can. If I bring a snake to you, you'll be afraid. Because you know it will bite you.
No, I know it won't bite me.
Okay, so the same thing.
So those people were snakes. They were like snakes. You believe they would bite you.
I cannot sleep with a snake in the house.
So who sent those snakes?
The same people that comes to me, the same people that comes to us and say, keep this man for us. If we need him, we'll come and collect.
So you thought that the prison was your private house where they can come and just keep anybody?
Prison can't elupe.
Prisons was not my family house.
And you wrote me a prison, Kolokunda prison.
I have not prayed for me to build any prison for it to be named Kolikunda prisons.
Well, you ruled the prisons like a king, Mansa Colley.
Mansa Colley is just a name.
Mansa Colley is just a name.
So they were calling you Mansa Colley?
My title is Director General of Prisons.
But they were calling you Mansa Colley?
They can give me any name.
They can, yes, but they chose Mansa Colley.
That's a respect title.
That's a respect title.
Yeah, respectful title.
It shows you were the dictator of the prisons.
You say dictator the prison.
You did whatever you wanted.
You can't be a dictator.
I am not a dictator.
Anything you want to by the
Whatever I do it with with accordance with the law. David, let's stop. Let's pause there. Everything you did, you said you did in accordance with the law. That's what you said.
In my administration. The administration.
But you know that is a lie. That is false.
Where I'm arguing with you is
administrative prison.
Prisons administration. I know it.
But this subvast authorities.
Other authorities, subvast authorities.
You think
I cannot go out of it.
I don't understand what you're saying.
There were some orders that were very hot orders. Say, for example, where somebody has a problem with another person and he's brought in there.
You are able to lend a hand on that?
I have no hand on that.
David, much of what you did in that prison was illegal. It was unlawful.
David,
not in accordance with the law as you claim. Whether you were afraid or not afraid, much of what you did in that prison was unlawful. Do you agree with that?
No, there are two categories.
I am not differentiating categories. I am telling you that much of what you did in that prison during your administration was unlawful.
Yes, we will not go.
Allow the interpreter. Allow the interpreter. Otherwise, could you repeat what you said?
I said
Prisoners.
Prisoners.
Administration of the prison.
Administrations of the prisons.
There are two different categories.
There are different categories.
That
is what I want to explain for you to understand.
Yes, one over in the prison.
Yes, whatever happened at the prison. I was the head, I was the director.
But prison.
If for what the law has dictated in the work of the prison officers, I have been doing a lot of good things as to that.
Okay, all right.
When the side of detainees,
if it comes to the side of the detainees, then I don't have much power. Though I was the director.
Okay, this is exactly what we are saying. Forget about where you complied with the law. Let's focus on where you did not comply with the law. One, you admitted people into the prisons unlawfully without any documentation.
I am manjuru bukana ko deri prison ban le kunguru kayit kanumanje ko kusi semi mate ko umu wara wana jinene no deri prison.
You agree?
Sonso.
Yes.
That is unlawful.
You know majilu e mangutuma.
Yes.
You admitted
nanumang
people into the prisons outside the regular hours. You agree?
Sonso pop mamme kunguru bukana wala ko purem bukana deri prison wata no manimi e kantu wata de borakam pusong.
Prison gate.
The prison gate
is open at any given time.
Remains open at any given time.
If
there is no uprising in the country.
Under the law,
Prison Act,
all cells are closed by 6 p.m.
And si cells tu dan ko kulemi ano. Si wara wala si kuli kabiring talaworo.
Correct?
Bala fitire mo warem jo.
On the whole, you know the work of the prison wardens.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, but I know what I know is in the Prison Act.
Yes.
445.
What I know,
the prison you are saying 6 o'clock.
It should be 4:45, and now you are saying 6 o'clock.
Yes, but even those with the red bands.
The
last period for them to go in is 7 p.m. Well, the times have been changed from 4:45 your time to now 7 o'clock. Because your time, it was very harsh. They had to go in very early.
What I for? What I only I will not mi digi. No, what I kill bully fan. Ko beka no kendo bala forsa.
Yeah, you already acted.
That is what is in the act.
Mama, you already acted.
The act does not say that they have to go in at 4:45. Show me where in the act.
4:45. Now usually nya come no no usually.
Show me where in the act. David, what year is your act?
This is my act.
Yes, what year is that one, that version? That's 1953, is it?
And I'm the act 1953 New York.
You don't know which version you have?
I will know the version.
Can you tell me?
I don't want to guess.
Yeah, but it's very obvious on the document which year it is. Just look at the first page, you will see which year it is, or you look at the last page. It's either first page or last page. Which year is it? Okay, look at the first page. It will tell you act of or act number of a particular year.
Act number.
Where? I'm on page, first page.
Could you give me his act, please?
Prison Act is here.
Yes. Continue reading.
Arrangement of sections.
Before arrangement of sections.
Yeah, they say Prison Act.
They indicate a year.
I'm watching. These are numbers. He's having his copy.
That this is 1953, because if you look at it, it has pounds, it does not have kilos. It's got pounds and ounces and pints. This is before 1970. We went metric in 1970, isn't it? If my recollection is right. So this is 1953.
Nani David, Jikeja Act 2. Enokunyamum activity kabiri 1953.
Oh, wow, I am just looking for a date. Okay, it is 1953 and amended in 1964. So this is 1964 version. If you look at, and that is for the prison rules.
Nane uyu kabiri 1953 ban kujo ko falim yo. We wanted 1964.
And for the Prison Act, this is also 1963 edition.
Shilu was at prison, so for kankan nang Shilu was at 1950.
You have that copy?
And this is 50-something years late.
Simit talu diwaf.
The same copy that you have, I think the same copy that I have.
No, David.
No, but we deal with this Prison Act.
Yes, David. Unfortunately, you have been applying the wrong law on the prisons.
David,
let me show you. The prison's law was in 1953.
It
was amended in 1970. It was amended 3 times in 1963. And that is as far as you have gone. It was amended in 2005 and amended in 2008. You may have been applying provisions of the law that may have been amended.
This book.
You could supply newly intake.
Was the same book they supplied us when I was joining the prisons as a new intake. This said book is the book that is maintained up to today. The amendments that you are talking about, I don't have them. Nobody gave them to me.
And one acting on the act of the prison laws.
Whatever act I do.
The minister is informed.
The minister is informed.
David, you became Commissioner of Prisons in 1997.
David, now look at me, Commissioner of Prison.
Correct.
You were emitted in 1997. Malagan.
Yes.
Yes, that is true.
You became Director General in 2003.
Director of
2003.
Yes, 2003, yes.
The law was changed in 2005, and you were not aware of it?
I didn't have any copy.
And the law was again changed in 2008, and you are not aware of it?
2008,
you could send a copy?
I was not given a copy.
Did you ask?
No, I'm just hearing from you.
I am only hearing this from you.
Okay, I think that is a point that is worth noting, because you cannot be Director General of an authority. You don't even know what is the law that applies to the place.
Director General of Prison. Ban kumfalingia au manjirit.
You can't fault Timbo.
That was not my fault. The minister should have been the one that should inform me and even give me a copy.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's move on. David, what I am trying to do here is to show that during your administration as Director General of Prisons, you did everything you thought was necessary to please the authorities that were.
Nani, David, anamambeka isinitate, emi, au nalako mekani, burakabeti Director General. Au numire mireko, au beka wanu sanwamani mpanungo nuse wandi kunifana Colley. Kan au yingemi, moka mi au nahutama ndi momukuwe.
I heard what you've said. What I'm also saying, whatever I do,
my ministries,
my line ministry are aware.
So
if they had changed the laws, the laws were amended.
David, we have moved away from that point. What I have just put to you is that during your time you did everything to please Yaya Jammeh. For whatever reason, whether you were afraid or not, but you did everything possible to satisfy him. That is true, isn't it?
Not true. I'm here to please the government.
That was not true. I was there to please the government.
And that was the government of Yaya Jammeh.
Yes, everybody knows that.
And you violated the law in doing so.
See, Yaya Jammeh that you are mentioning, I only know my job. The job that the act dictates. If the laws were amended, I should have been given a
administration.
David, you violated the law. It's pure and simple. You have accepted here that you violated the law.
Yes, based on
yes, based on what you are saying.
No, it is based on the law, not based on what I'm saying.
No, but the law
and the one you have are not the same.
Okay, give me the law you have. You violated the rule on admission of inmates, correct?
Prison man wara mu jo eno ko lakeno de prison o geritu mo ma loi sen meno
kanya side of detainees.
If it was for the side of the detainees,
yes, for the side of the detainees.
I have no hands on that.
I have
I'm the man in charge.
Yes,
I accept it. But you have different commands.
Do you accept that you violated the law?
Of course, because
yes, because that is what you said.
But
what the law says was what I
the detainees is different.
But for the detainees,
from my administration,
it's a different administration altogether.
So you had a completely different regime for detainees, correct? No. Regime does not mean Mansakunda in this context.
You're doing a job like this?
Sorry.
No, I am listening very carefully.
Yes. So that's why I say
you have completely different set of rules for detainees. You agree?
But these are detainees they brought into the prisons. I will always accept.
No, listen to the question. You were not implementing this law when you accepted the detainees.
Yes.
And therefore you were violating this law.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. So we are now making progress. You were also violating the law when it came to detainees going to hospital.
I
very clearly, Tate.
I have said it very clearly here. That
detainees, they have their own security and their own command.
They have their own security with their own command.
But David, that is not true. David, that is not true.
But that's true in me.
Okay, can you write for us the structure of the command for the detainees? Give him a blank sheet of paper. Write.
No, to make it very clear.
David, wait. We would give you a blank sheet of paper. Write for us the command structure for the imprisonment of the detainees.
Au meu frima git manjiri bena mo femeno de reprise manjine ne meno bokana kati detainees nya wise mbu frima fo bile meno bu jita mandi meno di kaitak.
Are you sure you're writing for me the command structure?
No film matiko wani mang me musa fe comme commande frima fu manjoto menene detainees ma fu bile meno manji tebore fu meno fo no mbaka safara dir kaytaka.
This man wants me to write properly. He's trying to make me confused.
Give me 1 minute to write properly, because you're trying to confuse me. I am done. You can collect it.
Let me put this, not put anything there. Because this is what you put me here, here.
Mr. Chair, I asked this question.
Chairman,
can you write down for us the command structure of the security outfit or unit that controlled the detainees? And this is what I received. Quote. Detainees are not under my control during that period of time. They are under the command of the security personnel from the army. So tell me, who in the army was in charge of these detainees?
I do not know their names. When they came, they do not inform me. They only came that way and stationed at the prisons. And this fact was explained to the minister. That there were people here that I don't even know who.
Okay, now let's even look at this distinction that you are trying to create. Do you know that under this law, even detainees are under your responsibility?
Yes, I have accepted that, and I have told you that I have accepted that.
Okay. What is the situation? Did you accept they were under your responsibility, that is under the law? You accept that?
Yes, when they came to the prison.
I am the commanding officer.
I am the commanding officer there.
But in reality, did you have control over them?
The time administration in the prison.
Are you referring to the time of my administrations at the prisons? Oh.
But that is the only thing we are talking about.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you have now accepted that you have responsibility for them both under the law and in reality, but you are telling us here in this document that you did not have responsibility for them, that they were not under your control.
For the detainees. You see, I was trying to classify myself. For the detainees, for the whole prison is under me, under my control.
Okay.
But when it comes to the detainees,
okay,
they are not under my control.
Okay, all right.
I know they are secured, they are in prison, they are in cells.
Let's look at the powers of the commissioner. Under the act. Which is the powers of the Director General. The commissioner shall,
the commissioner aware waren,
subject to the orders and directions of the minister,
aware waren nas kan kurima order yan a minister semmi,
have the administrative command,
mamba amara man koto me
superintendence,
a prisoner,
control,
na marami,
and directions of the prisons,
panjana sen furima man ware mi jo en di prison,
and prisons officers in the Gambia.
Diru prison officer kanwani mi ko dire Gambia.
So you had control.
Nyawoto kuetu au marayomi.
But what you did,
you
gave control
no sen
to some unidentified individuals in the security force. Anybody who came to Mile 2 and say, I am NIA, give me prisoner A, B, and C, you give that person.
No sana bile mana jum nani au inje NIA ni pullo senom ano kari di kari ayeseno.
That's how you used to operate.
Kama broka boli mo mono kane bomeno.
You asked for no papers.
That's
the truth, isn't it?
May
I come in? Auntie Joe?
Should I come in? He said I should ask if he should come in.
Are you thinking or what? Of course,
no, I'm coming.
Answer the question, David, and stop playing games.
The question after coming, to answer the question.
I think you want to buy time to think.
No, not buy time again.
Answer the question.
Okay.
What you've been saying, it is what had happened.
So that is the truth.
What happened because in my time?
That was what happened because in my time.
Exactly. So let's move on then. You see, if you just answer the questions directly and avoid playing games, then we will make progress.
No, you play game. You simplify how these things were going.
In any way attempting to play games. I only want to simplify things for you to understand how they were going.
Are you telling us that you were a powerless Director General of Prisons?
Nani David, oto au uma mbere goliko matika au nanlako mekani nan lako mi Director General au budget sembe.
Inye budget sembe you have my boss.
Di buroka boli matiko au mi Director General u budget sembe yati buroka bakilia.
Ni ba buroka bakilia but ni ba boss.
Yes, I do, but I had a boss.
Who was your boss?
The Minister Interior.
The Minister of
Has the minister ever come to you and tell you to act against the law?
Minister na bibi rajo abil betor amana ninya ukan man bare tak muribe man luwa erek meno.
No, he has never done that.
Has the minister ever told you to accept detainees into the prison without any paper?
Minister na bibi rege nane detainee umang manku buku umang manku rido kunendo pa hani ko ngalot ka paper.
Even if the minister did not tell me that.
Did the minister ever tell you that?
Minister na bibi rege mo mandiko anosan ko ngallo banku ngalot ka kait kais katum kais ne matiko o ko benino do au ngaro rekunendo.
No.
Okay. Has the minister ever told you to deny detainees or political prisoners access to medical care?
Minister pop na bibi rege manani au ulat buku kan kone mi detainee wala political opponent tam ku jow be loptane nges bu beben.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
Has the minister ever told you to serve prisoners with bad food?
Minister na bibi rege nani au David ku prisoner kan manye ku do ko ko man ku sofe ku kul di marayoli usini sina nga saja kotas.
Never happened.
No, it has never happened.
Has the minister ever told you to feed prisoners with meat from a dead cow that was picked up the streets, a carrion?
Minister na bibi rege manane ku prisoner kan manye ku do man ku kuli de kanyana Colley. Useni le liwi anu manje yati ebe anu manje bane ketlo me fanga na manjut ngaru jo seni mankure ami sena regregmo.
Minister don't even know that.
Has the minister ever directed you to torture prisoners.
Aminisa pona am saseni furi manane buku kanwani kuko non kukule dikanyana Colley di marayoli mambu tekile teke jakotai.
No.
No.
Did the minister direct you to participate in the murder of Baba Job?
Mante popa minister na regrek matiko waro nam du buku kan bujumi Baba Job.
No.
No.
Yet you are accused of doing all those things that I have listed.
Hanbe jat bakana ko konesa Colley de matiko ku tu an kana ko ngonya aw nu kankan.
Yeah, pan konkreso mo inje ma arungairo.
Yes, they will mention my name because I was the leader.
But anana a prisoner anano go for be achetum.
But where a prisoner dies,
the doctor have to give a certificate.
Doctor must have to give a certificate.
And give the primary cause of his death.
And give the cause of his death.
It's a standing order.
And that's a standing order.
You can hide behind all those, but we would come to the death of Baba Job and we would examine your role in that. But you accept that you've been admitting prisoners, detainees into the prisons unlawfully. You have accepted that.
Detainees?
Yes.
Yes, detainees.
You have accepted that you have allowed the security forces, call them junglers, call them whatever, but you have allowed them access to come to the prisons and remove detainees from the prisons unlawfully.
Nan lako mi borokam aw nu katene kat humbule limite mambu security buko kan konke mi jongula wala konke kares man ko bilu nan san nan sumi mi ko jokuno ke man ko teb anan man sumi mena man ko teb ko kano ko to me kaneola
parce que boy ni boy
because they were sent.
Okay, fine.
Boy ni bono ko boy njay foku jo
they were sent, and if they are sent they will come.
Accept,
and I will always accept.
Good. And you have also refused detainees and political prisoners access to medical care when they needed it.
Pop detainees buku di political opponent buku nula lat pop mbeku ngolen ku baji burunga bejo mbambe ku nges bu bebe mbeku ngolen ku sontino
ye ku train to mo.
I wasn't trained.
The prison and infirmary di prison.
I wasn't trained like that. When I came to the prisons, there was already an infirmary.
Infirmary inside the prison.
Infirmary inside the prisons.
The evidence.
Government will be sending doctors to come in.
Government will usually send the doctors to come in.
David, we all know that. But what we are saying is that you have deliberately refused detainees access to go to the hospital when they needed to.
Nane yo ala no manja manjotu bare man wana mambe kayseni aw fangi sume mu balango esene beaucoup flimeteuf e kate beaucoup man ko jo be l'hôpital be ko ngolen ko baj beben.
Nere go started from the beginning.
As I told you,
their own command.
They were operating from their own command.
Or call a military doctor Oli Mayo.
They have people from their detainees that fall sick. They will call their military doctors to come.
Deny. You and me, Maku Pur, bed hospital. But I could not have called Kujala very sindine.
Where they accuse me for denying them medical treatment is where they want to go outside the prisons. But them prison office, military officers would bring in doctors that would check them inside the prisons.
The accusation is you have denied detainees the chance to go to the hospital when they needed to. Is that true or is it false?
It's true because they have their own doctor.
It's true
coming in
because they had their own doctors coming in.
Who was their doctor?
I'm Dr. Oli.
Dr. Oli. I don't know the doctor.
But the ambulance Oli.
Their doctors used to come to the prisons.
Who was his doctor?
CD Jaite, I come a Dr. Ola.
These are military personnel.
I don't know their names. These were military personnel.
You are just throwing this knowing it is false.
These
detainees had no visiting doctors. All they had were medics.
That's what I've said. It's their doctors that used to come.
Doctors or their nurse.
Whether they were doctors or nurses, they were from them. Their people used to send them there.
But that is not true.
Your country for him for
Anyway,
that is what I know.
May I ask the OV van to play the statement, the video of Fanta, please, on denial of medical care? Please, OV van, play the video of Fanta.
I repeat it because
sorry, Mr. Chair, I think, okay, you saw her testimony.
I've shown her here.
Okay, and you know what she said? She said they will make recommendations for people who have to go to the hospital. Is that correct?
They do, because
is that true?
Yes, it's true, because every day they have to go around cells.
That is true, because that was, that was part of her role.
And she said they made a recommendation for CD Jaite to be taken to the hospital. Is that true?
That's their area.
Yes, they do, because that's their area.
And she said you removed CD Jaite's name and denied him going to the hospital. Is that also true?
Can I have that list? Where can segregate prisoners who's sick and who should not go? I'm not that wicked leader.
Where I would
prisoner who's sick is sick.
To segregate prisoners as to who should go to the hospital and who should
can
not.
we play the video of the evidence of Fanta on this particular issue?
We have received testimonies of inmates being denied medical attention. What can you tell us about that as a medic at the prison?
That could be something true.
There's a difference between could be and it's true. So you have to be specific when answering such questions, please.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please answer the question.
Yeah, that is true. Well, it's a rare thing.
Rare, you're saying, eh? Can you please give us instances where an inmate was denied medical treatment?
No, I think I witnessed that only once. If my memory can serve me well, I think I can remember only it happening once.
Can you tell us about that?
It was one detainee who was there. I don't know, he complained to my commander, but I don't know what was exactly he was complaining about. So he was to go to the hospital, and my commander made recommendations for him to be sent to the hospital, and he was denied.
And who was this detainee?
It was CDJT.
Do you know why he was denied medical treatment?
Well, I don't know.
Adam, can you please tell us why he was denied medical treatment?
Okay. They said he has just come into the prisons, and most of the people don't know his whereabouts. And also he's a public figure, so.
In essence, they were trying to prevent people from knowing that he is actually detained at the prison.
Exactly, yes. That was my perception. That was what I think, yeah.
What category of prisoner was he? You gave us three
he was
categories.
a detainee. And
can you explain what a detainee was in the terms of Mile 2?
Detainees are prisoners that come political prisoners who are brought without warrants.
And this individual, because he was a prisoner that was brought without a warrant, They did not want people to see him outside.
Exactly.
That was why he was denied medical treatment.
Yes, that was what my commander explained to me.
Can you tell us who your commander was?
It was the late Waf Kujabi.
And who denied the treatment?
Pardon?
Who was it that denied this particular individual the treatment he needed?
He went with the paper. You know, we have a paper where we write all the list of names, the names of the inmates going to the hospital every day. So when he took it to the authorities, so when he came back, he said this one must be cancelled. Then that was the time I asked him the reason why his name was cancelled. When he took it, every day he would take the paper to the authorities for them to confirm people going to the hospital.
When you say authorities, who are you referring to?
The Director General and the Operation Commander, those above him.
Who was the Director General at that time?
It was David Colley.
And the Operations Commander?
You know, Operation Commanders change time to time, so I don't know the exact Operation Commander who was there.
Can you recall the year this happened?
I think it was Ibrahim Ajame.
Can you recall the year it happened?
No, Ma, I can't. I think it was in 2016, I think, if my memory.
Did you hear that testimony? Is he lying?
It's to my surprise.
You're surprised?
Yes, of saying,
okay,
I denied.
Okay, listen to this one. Mr. Chair, I am referring to the statement of Mr. Korta, Lamin Korta.
Lamin Korta.
And I am reading from page 5. And under the title, The Denial of Medical Treatment to Inmates. And I quote, there was also denial of treatment to inmates. They are only administered with paracetamol tablets for any ailments. And when the situation is serious and only taken to the hospital when the case is very serious, because the only 2 medics were locally trained. And we are from Kanilai. They were Bakari Waf Kujabi and James Jaju. Is that true?
Bakari Kujabi is not a citizen of Kanilai.
How about James Jaju?
James Jaju.
These are these people selected.
What is your relationship with Waf Kujabi?
Waf Kujabi.
Just a Jola like me.
Okay. All right. Well, we have no issue with that.
You can't have problem.
Was it also true that there was denial of medical assistance, medical access to medical treatment when needed? As claimed by this officer, who was a superintendent?
Superintendent.
We don't deny.
So now you accept there was denial of medical treatment?
There's no denial of a medicine in the prison. What we normally... You
should allow me to speak.
But I'm seeing you putting this thing on, trying to talk. Now, we have a doctor coming to the prison.
We usually have
Sonko.
A doctor coming.
Which doctor?
Sonko. I know Sonko from police.
His name is Sonko from the police force.
The police had a doctor called Sonko.
Yes. Yes, in the police.
You are under oath, Mr. Witness.
Of course.
The police had a doctor called Sonko.
Sonko coming to the prison.
Coming to the prison.
Yes,
so we
medical
would,
attendance.
Okay, we would write to the IGP and ask whether there was a police. There was a doctor from the police called Sonko who used to come to the prison to treat inmates. And if the answer is no, you are under oath.
I'm not a liar.
Okay, proceed. Proceed.
Now, Abidja developed a prison.
If he comes to the prisons
for medical attendance.
For medical
a timetable for it.
There is a timetable for it.
Sonko, was he a doctor or was he a medic?
Sonko, a doctor,
Sonko is a doctor.
Sonko is a doctor.
From the police.
Okay, proceed.
He was from the police.
And he was recommended through prison visiting committee and the prison council.
Through the prisons visiting committee and the prisons council.
But we are focused on prisoners who needed to go to the hospital. Just answer that part.
Allow me to continue so that I'll tell you how Sonko comes to the prison.
Please, go ahead.
Then the course of Sonko at the prison.
If you cut me short, you wouldn't know the reasons why Sonko came to the prison.
Okay, proceed.
This composition of doctors prison.
When these doctors start coming to the prisons.
That is Sonko.
That is Sonko.
He and nurse officers
and the nurses from the prisons.
Proceed.
You should tell me to continue, but you are reading. So I don't want to disturb you. Or to come and say, that
has never happened here.
Now, I don't recommend your prison.
When the doctor was recommended to come to the prisons.
I attend prison.
Which year was this?
I'm not professor. You can't all this.
I am not that person that know all these things, all these dates. I cannot know the
prison.
But I know he used to come to the prisons.
Was it 5 years ago?
Now, do you want me to lie? Because I had said I don't know, I can't remember.
Was it 10 years ago?
10 years,
no, it was up to 10 years. I know it was not up to 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I cannot tell you the exact year, month, or date.
What I am talking about, just hear me out, David, and let me help you situate the question. Okay. This problem of denial of medical assistance has happened throughout the 13-year period when you headed the prisons, including those periods when you were in and out as Director General. Are they lying when they said that you denied people, detainees, being taken to hospital?
The thing is, you do not always allow me to complete what I want to say. Because this makes me get confused. If you allow me to complete my statements, then you will know the reality.
I don't want you to be answering a question that I am not asking. My question is not My question is not whether a doctor is allowed to come to the prison. My question is whether these people who have testified that your administration denied detainees from going to the hospital, is that allegation true or false?
That is what I've been saying, that I am not that type of person. That I will watch and see anybody that is under me to die.
It's not my habit.
That is not my habit.
In a sense, they are lying against you.
Let me explain how this thing came about.
Allow me to explain how these things come about, but you don't want to hear that.
Explain it, but make sure that you answer my question. Explain, go ahead.
Prison.
At the prisons.
Nobody, a doctor.
We have a doctor.
Sonko.
Sonko.
Oku recommendum.
He was the one recommended.
During a meeting, visiting prison committee and the prison council.
During our meeting with the visiting prison committee and the prison council.
Bajum.
Then after, when he heard that,
you could invite him, Maju.
He was invited.
Sometimes he attended a patient in the Lopitan.
Then he also put up his conditions that sometimes he's busy at the hospital.
Okay.
Then he put up his conditions that he is also usually engaged at the hospital. Can
I go ahead?
Yes.
So na certain date, sanango na ba chance from Mamaja attend a patient at the prison.
He gave us a timetable as to the days he will be free to come to the prisons and attend prisons.
Emergency.
Sometimes when we had emergencies,
my nursing officer could call and call.
My nursing officers will call him.
This very serious. You attend or we are bringing him.
That we have a very serious case. It is either you come see him here or we will bring him to the hospital.
Okay, Gigi, I'm less busy.
He would tell us whether to come, that he's less busy or not. Or sometimes he will even suspend what he's doing and attend the prison.
Now,
so where the prisoners would say they were denied the access to hospital.
Prescription from hospital.
When they give them prescription from the hospital, they would not have somebody to purchase these drugs for them because there were no drugs at the prison.
What can you do? Government should take care of the health of the prison.
They will complain, and usually I'll tell them it should be the government to take care of them.
Sometimes
what we do sometimes is
we draw attention to the prisoner.
We draw the prisoner's attention to that these drugs as prescribed
parents here assist you.
Are not with us here. Would your parents be able to assist you?
David, you are going into things that you have not been asked.
Is in line with you.
What you ask and what I'm responding to are all the same. They are in line.
Can you answer to the allegation that has just been made by Fanta? Is that a lie?
It's not true.
Good. Is the statement also made by Korta, Lamin Korta, is that also false? Korta says there were also incidences when prisoners, that there was also the denial of treatment of inmates. They are only administered paracetamol tablets And when it's only when the situation is very serious that they are allowed to go to hospital.
This is what I was trying to explain. What I was trying to explain, you say no. Let me stop that. Korta, he's not working as a medic.
Korta was not working as a medic.
Or Brohobola,
records office. He was at the records office.
But are you suggesting that he would not know what was happening at the prison?
You may go and visit. Nobody would stop him in doing that.
But Fanta was a medic. And Fanta did clearly say that your administration in 2016 denied CD Jaite access to the hospital.
2016 when? I was moved at 2016 out in the system. I don't know when.
You were moved out in 2017?
No, 2016.
Okay.
After the political impasse. Just almost, because it was
and when was the political
December to January.
When was the political
February
impasse?
I was moved out.
February of which year?
2017.
Exactly.
Yeah, this one I said it coincides between 2016 to 17 because the rest was
no, it did not coincide 2016 2017. This event occurred in 2016. You were removed in 2017.
Yes, when? 2016 when?
Any time in 2016, it didn't matter.
I cannot remember because I mean, as I said here. I
would, like I said here, I will not stand and watch somebody die. That is why I said vehemently that anybody that dies here, there must be a postmortem.
In fact, are you aware that one of your inmates was kicked in the ribs? In fact,
who did he said had kicked?
Okay, could you play the testimony of Lamin Jah, please, on the issue of torture? Lamin Jah. Ovivan, Lamin Jah, please, on the issue of torture.
When we got to the headquarters, they told me to sit under the tree.
Mr. Jah, sorry, explain where the headquarters that you're referring to is.
Mr. Jah, wahnu linga wahnu na headquarter bi ban bor la neke?
Headquarters office David Colley, opposite Mile 2 Central Prison.
The headquarters is David Colley's office, which is opposite Mile 2 Central.
Play the one on denial of medical assistance. I thought it was on torture, but play the one on denial of medical assistance.
Ijame
took some papers from his office and came.
Come 2016 new page.
He said, like 2016 will be a new page.
He said, oh yeah, it's from the president's office.
He said, it's from the president's office. If you want, you can read it. If we torture anybody here until he dies, nothing will come out of it. But he didn't give that paper to anybody to read.
After that day, David,
after he took away the paper, that day, David just pushed his curtains. He was standing and looking at us.
Maybe there is some miscommunication with the OV van. I'm not sure whether they're hearing me. In any case, a member of the legal team is gone to the OV van to make sure they play the right video on this particular issue. But Lamin Sow, who was your operations head, also said that it was normal that detainees or some prisoners were denied being taken to the hospital.
pour mbe jibalang buk detainee kamani mi ko kusolo solo be jo l'hôpital.
The government does not want them seen.
Ske man sekunda ko mangut mamba kana ko jukki.
Do you deny that?
No po no balambala.
I heard it for the first time from them. During my time, any prisoner that falls sick and say he in fact wants to see me because he was denied to go to the hospital, the prisoner would have that right, because usually I also go on routine inspection around the prisons.
Okay. Let's just
if they do not inform me.
Let's just focus. You are saying, you are maintaining that that allegation is false.
I mean, it's not true, because if it is false, I was not informed.
Yes, it's not true, because if that happened, I was never informed.
So you, David Colley, you have never denied anybody being taken to the hospital for treatment?
Never, not.
Okay, let us proceed, and the commission would be able to make its own assessment of that.
Would you allow me to complete what I want to say?
Please go ahead.
Whenever medicine is prescribed for any prisoner after they leave the hospital, those that goes to the hospital, I mean.
Any concerned doctor who attend him, send prescription of medicine.
All of them will be given a prescription as to the drugs they should purchase. If they come to the prisons,
infirmary,
and the prisons from infirmary, there are no drugs.
We invite the prisoner.
We would invite the prisoner.
The patient prisoner.
That is the patient.
The patient prisoner.
The patient prisoner.
David,
family. We would ask if they have a family that could help them purchase those drugs.
David, don't waste our time.
No, we are only.
Okay,
I'm almost
just
finishing.
listen.
I'm almost finishing.
David, don't waste our time on things that are not so...
Allow me to complete.
Just hear me out. Just listen. Please. We don't have any complaints about people being denied the chance to buy medicine.
Because I want you to understand as to why they say I refuse them to have medical treatment.
What you have been alleged to do is refusing to allow them to go to the hospital. You have denied that.
That had never happened.
But you want to proceed to the issue of people getting medicine.
Yes, because if there are no drugs at the prisons,
but in fact, David, that is not true.
Why not true?
The evidence we have received is occasionally you do a lot of searches in the prisons and you take away people's medicines. Yes, that's what your people did.
It's what they say.
Yes. The allegation is that you take away their medicines. You confiscate them.
Confiscate in the fee.
Why would I confiscate their drugs? Drugs that have been given to them for
I don't do that.
Take.
No.
Why would I confiscate that? I don't do that.
Laminja, Soriba Konde testified that at one time the whole prisons was searched and people's medicines and everything was taken away. That is false.
Sorry about contraction what yake the prison ko ba wiste man ko botmu bebe no
what prisoner bebe no
prisoners
they kuma kuran bebe no
they want not and they will keep them in their cells.
We will not allow that.
We would not allow that. If you are sick, they give you the drugs, you should take them. What will happen is they will go to the hospital, they will be given drugs, but they will not take these drugs. Instead, they will keep them in their cells.
So are you suggesting that these are sick prisoners, they will give them drugs, and they will come, they will not keep the drugs?
They don't use it. They don't use it.
They will not use the drugs, they will just keep them.
Yes.
And when those drugs are taken away, they complain.
They have to complain. Because we take them back to the infirmary.
David.
No,
you want this commission to believe that?
Or are you accepting what the prisoners are saying? I'm telling me as the compound owner.
Which one? Oh, that was your compound.
I say it that way because I'm the administrator.
No wonder they called you King Colley. Everything you wanted is what will happen.
Any name they want.
Yes,
but I'm the commander in charge.
Commander in charge. And yes, you indeed ruled the place with a draconian hand. Everything you wanted is what happened.
It goes by the law.
And what laws told you that you should take away the medicines of the prisoners?
If a prisoner want to overuse the drugs in his health, against his health, we will not allow that.
Yes, but have you ever had occasion of prisoner overdosing himself with drugs?
Yes, it happens there.
And for those whose drugs you've taken away, were they overdosing?
Of course, when you take paracetamol too many in your system, you get sick.
Of course you would. But were they doing that?
Yes.
Give me one instance.
All they want to be having the medicine in their position, to be keeping them there.
David, you wanted to make life impossible, life hard for these prisoners.
No, I don't make any prisoners' life very hard on them, no.
Oh, Musa Suso, when he was rearrested and brought back into the prisons, you subjected him to hard labor, didn't you?
Yes, that's what the law says.
What did
in his warrant that you're going for hard labor?
But he was not sentenced with hard labor.
He was not sentenced for hard labor?
No.
Well, those who admitted him were taking him for labor.
No, you put him for hard labor because you wanted to punish him.
Is it the judge who put him in hard labor or me?
You wanted to punish him because he had just made a complaint against you. And that complaint
what complaint? Which complaint was that?
The Dead Bull incident.
Huh?
The Dead Bull incident.
Not the Dead Bull incident.
Yes, he
Musa was, can I go into that?
Yes, go ahead.
Don't let me go and then you start to break it again.
No, listen. Okay. Musa had several cases, right? And those cases are as a result of allegations he made against you, correct?
Yes.
So you were in the center of each of those cases, correct? Correct?
What was his complaint?
One, that you supplied a carrion to the prisoners, that is dead meat from some rotten cow. Did he make that allegation against you?
He made that, and he was taken to court for that?
Yes. He also made the allegation that you were taking bribes.
Bribe from who?
Receiving televisions and so forth.
These are donors for the prisoner, the welfare of the prisoners.
Yes, but
that's not bribe.
But that was an allegation he made.
No, but what I'm saying is not a bribe. It's the welfare of the prisoners in the cells.
But that was...
I told you from last time that government never spend any dime on spending on these TVs in the cells.
Don't take us
my friends.
Okay, all right. He said he made the allegation that it was a bribe.
Yes, but it's wrong.
Okay, fine. We are not saying whether it was right or wrong.
It's wrong.
All we are saying is he made those allegations.
Fine, I know that.
He also made this allegation that you received fuel or a vehicle was repaired by one Ibukan, correct?
A vehicle?
Yes, that you were
leaving my official car to be using someone's vehicle?
No, that Ibukan, he made a third allegation regarding Ibukan. Those were the allegations he made against you. Is that right?
It's not. He made the allegation, but it's not true.
Okay, so these were the allegations why he was taken to court, wasn't it?
Yes, because he lied against a civil servant.
Okay, and before he lied, quote unquote, against you, you were removed from the opposition as DG, correct?
I was moved before.
Yes. And he gave evidence against you.
Yes, while I'm not in the system.
While you were not in the system. Okay, and you were prosecuted, weren't you?
Pardon?
Were you prosecuted?
Of course, at the Banyu magistrate.
And only one witness testified against you?
That's him.
Yes.
But prisoners say they didn't see it, they don't know.
Okay, fine. But
because at the first time they had a list of prisoners and officers, but when it went to court level, no, they said they are not interested.
They all refused to testify?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the
Musa
reason?
He have to be there.
Well, I think we are leaving the interpreters behind. Maybe
you are the one causing all this.
Huh?
You are the one causing. You are chance to this matter talk.
But okay, let's go through the interpreters now.
Yeah, you have to repeat back.
No, it's okay. Do you know why they refused to testify?
Yeah, courthouse.
Do you know the reason why they refused to testify?
It's left to them because in the system, I was at home.
I was not in the system. I was at home. It's left to them.
And because there were no witnesses, you were acquitted.
Proceeding, I don't know. Court proceedings, I don't know. But we you wear me. Now, kuchengo mate au elu yoroge yapute mata nuridi na nachel ponaridi. Diko wa kana au chetut.
Well, the court proceedings, I don't know. But when Musa was asked in the court whether the poisonous meat, he also ate it. He said in the affirmative. And the next question was, why didn't you die?
Well, I'm not interested in the questions Musa was asked.
Nani?
David, just listen to my questions and answer my questions. Okay, you were acquitted.
Correct? Yes.
And Musa's pardon was withdrawn.
Musa won't allow me to
not to my knowledge.
Okay. But you were reinstated.
Wait, Harold. We man you could you my sorry my counsel lawyer Antuman Gay.
What I want is, if the commission wants to get to the root of this, you should see my lawyer Antuman Gay.
Well, you should know what has happened.
But you are saying that I'm be acquitted and discharged. Fine. But that of Musa is suspended. I don't know which is which.
I never said that.
Okay.
I said Musa's pardon was withdrawn. Are you aware of that?
Pardon?
Yes. Do you know what a pardon is?
No, I know pardon. I don't know which pardon I'm talking about. I do pardon from the court or from the presidential pardon.
Can the court pardon anybody?
We are talking of court proceedings, so I don't know which one I'm talking about.
Can the court pardon anybody?
No, I don't know about it.
Exactly. Musa was pardoned as a prisoner and released. Is that not right?
Was pardoned and was released?
Yes.
Fine, I cannot remember because the number of prisoners that I do recommend is many.
Okay. After the trial, you were reinstated. You are reinstated as the Commissioner, as Director General, correct?
Yes.
Director General.
And Musa returned to prison.
Musa nala malenyu be the prison.
Brought by who?
Are you not aware of that?
Musa brought back to the prison by who? You know, from police.
But does it matter by who?
Okay.
Yes. Musa was brought back to prison. And you put him in hard labor. As revenge because he had complained against you.
batakona bibla ja gani di record.
As an administrator,
we don't revenge. We don't even have that time.
You not only did you put him on hard labor in Banjul in order to embarrass him, you also took him to Janjambure on hard labor.
Ane kantu fang etebo beba Banjul munga broka ba kolya bunendi fang fuko fola puruma mbupunye no. Waru rew tutade aw malay otebe manti be Janjambure.
Is that also a lie?
Yo po kagajo.
Is that also a lie?
Furuma fakili apo kagajo.
Is that also a lie?
David, ana kengenya kagajo.
Kujet mo be Janjambure none.
Nane. Na no rewte ngare broka ba kolya bo sen unen fuko fora Banjul de mambo ponye no de. Na ba no continue bete bo be Janjambure prisons.
Broka ba kolya.
The hard labor.
The hard labor that you are talking about, it is always done with what the warrant had.
That is if you comply with the law. But I am not saying that you complied with the law. I am saying that you abused your authority as Director General of Prisons by putting Musa unlawfully to hard labor.
Nane yo kanja au nuriberi me maluwa sembe. Bare o mwana mwerege au luwa ifango yonu kajene. Purumbunga Musa unenti ntakole paske wafo na gani midi courthouse yesu mutimi.
Wana kana di courthouse akanto wafu.
Musa did not do anything to me at the courthouse. What the penalty that he faced was the lies that he did that he made at the courthouse.
What we are saying is that you had unlawfully subjected to Musa to hard labor. Is that true or false?
That is not true.
Right now, you have so many bunch of prisoners.
We are not talking about right now. We are not talking about right now. We are talking about the time Musa Suso was in detention.
I'm telling you.
What I Musa Suso no makasankena.
You unlawfully subjected a number of prison inmates to torture at Mile 2 prison. Call it corporal punishment, call it whatever. But you subjected them to a lot of torture.
Inga kuteka kaja kutaka ngaru kandi ku prisoner kanuma nyi baban awnu ko motinone eteke akili ayo ko regem corporal punishment bare yo nu kajen kajil lo jike ja luwe senti semba akili ay
di bukay.
Is it not in the Prisons Act?
Torture is not in the Prisons Act.
Elero the Prison Act.
The word torture ulu apply in the prison.
The word torture, we don't apply that.
There's a law. A prisoner offends, you have 12 slash.
There is a law that says if a prisoner offends, he should be given some 12 strokes. That is in the Prisons Act.
Did you enforce that in the prisons?
Yes,
yes, this is in the law.
Did you apply that in the prisons?
Officer Kandum in the yard.
The officers at the yard. They knew their work. They should not be sitting to tell them what they should do. Then what is going to be their role there?
The evidence we received is that prisoners were tortured right near your office, 3 meters from your office. You were there, you were present, you were aware of it.
How can I be aware of it? Right now, do you know what's happening over there? I did not give you the note yet to read what they
the commissioner wanku reg me de kapana Colley wanku gan me out.
I don't read a note.
Just read a note.
Nani?
But it's within this area. But one man, you want thing.
Within this area, you can know. But how would you tell what is happening outside?
David, when I'm promo understand nani?
Nani, nani. Inje kuna na kuprisoner. Fochilembo. Nani, it's not true.
Like,
what is an example?
What you say, I heard it. You said prisoners were beaten before me. That is not true. I just gave you the example. If something is happening outside, would you know it?
No, this...
You will not know because they wrote a note for you and you didn't tell us what's the note was about.
Oh, you want to know what's in the note?
That's yes, because we should know, so that we will know that somebody needs him over there. Don't read this, I don't need it.
It says David Colley is lying about a lot of things. How about that? Are you happy? And in all seriousness, Mr. Colley, the allegation is that this torture of these prison inmates happened 3 meters away from your office.
Officer,
the officers that were beating them, they are the ones that know why they beat them.
No, we are not talking about the why. Let's talk about whether the actual beating took place.
That was what the prisoner says, that they were beaten.
Were they in fact beaten?
Of course,
yes, that is what they said, that they were beaten.
Are you aware? Are you in fact aware that they were beaten?
Stand against an officer, have to defend himself.
This is the law that Samson said.
Okay. Were you aware that these prisoners were being beaten?
In my presence.
I didn't know.
But this was happening right there, 3 meters away from your office.
Now, office an open area. It's not a building around.
Is my office an open area? I believe it's a building that is round.
So
I may hear some things outside, but I cannot know.
So what were you hearing?
The noise of officers arguing with prisoners.
The noise of officers arguing with prisoners.
How about the cries of prisoners?
No, I've never had a prisoner cry.
But you could hear them arguing.
Yes, yes.
And that was the day the prisoners were beaten.
Maybe that was the day they were beaten.
But how do you know?
I do not know whether they were beaten on that day or not.
So how do you know that that is the day I am referring to?
The prison headquarters.
Because the prisoners say they came to the prison headquarters.
And is that true?
I heard a noise that they were arguing.
Is that true? And
they came there.
And it was Soriba Konde, he was there, correct?
I did not come out to know who and who were there.
But you ordered that those prisoners be brought to the headquarters, correct?
They prefer coming there.
But did you order that those prisoners who were accused of having mobile phones be brought to the headquarters?
Because information given from the NIA.
Yes, because like I said, the information that was given from the NIA or by the NIA was that we should conduct a search. When the search was conducted, we saw the
so prisoner can suspect him.
So the prisoners that were suspected
cross-examine
were brought for cross-examination.
Because I want to see who are they.
Because I want to see who they were.
So you ordered that they be brought, correct?
I brought them come. I want to see them. Yes. And the type of mobile they're having.
I want to see, because I wanted to see them and the type of mobile phone.
And you saw Soriba Konde, did you?
No, prisoners, I'm not good in identifying or naming the prisoners.
Do you remember Lamin?
No, because I am not good in identifying prisoners whose name is this and whose name is that other one.
Do you remember Laminja?
If you need to contact him, I could recognize him.
Even when I saw him here, I could not recognize him.
But you know that the person you saw was Laminja?
I know they said he's Laminja.
I know that is what they say.
Do you recall seeing him on that day?
Seeing him and knowing him is different.
Okay, did you see him that day?
Yeah, I saw him.
I saw him and now he was pointed to me that this is Laminja.
Okay.
You said, listen to Laminja, what he's saying.
All right.
You also asked me to listen to what he was saying.
Those prisoners who were brought, did you see them?
Yes.
Yes, I saw them.
Because at the end of the day, first it's reported to NIA.
At the end of the day, I have to put up a report and be sent to the NIA. With regards to the phone that the NIA alleged, that I would put up a report and say, yes, the phone is
very unfortunate.
But very unfortunate.
The SIM card was extracted out from the body of the mobile.
You are happy to talk about things that I am not asking you. Just focus on the things I am asking you.
What you ask is what I'm answering. But whenever I am to reply, then you will cut mid-shot.
David, we have to be disciplined. We have wasted a lot of time. I cannot even finish
we are not arguing here. To disrespect anybody here.
No.
But what I'm saying is,
what I'm saying is, when I start speaking, you allow me to complete.
I have allowed you to say everything you want.
There are certain things you don't interrupt.
Yeah, but we don't want you to be talking about things that are not relevant.
That person.
If you ask me about anything, you would allow me to complete my answers.
They arrived, you got them to go behind your office with Ibrahim Ajame.
They said.
And Jaju. Is that right?
They said, you said, they said. Who said?
The witnesses said so.
Yeah, they said, but I say I don't know about it.
You don't know about it?
That I brought them in over there.
Yes.
I know, I told you that I brought the prisoners who were involved in mobile.
Okay. Did you get them to be taken behind your office by the senior prison officers, including Ijame?
Senior officer Colley, Ibrahim Ajame from Odo.
True or false?
It's not true. I repeated here.
It's not true.
It's true. I had argument over behind.
But you don't know who was arguing.
I don't know who are they.
But you brought them there.
Me brought them. I escorted them as a director to go cross over there to bring them over here.
You said you wanted to see them.
No, the one I'm talking, those are mobiles. Don't confuse me. We talk of mobiles.
So you saw the mobiles?
No, I didn't steal any mobile there.
Nani nyanu juke mobile nanu semi forma be ko ngoru boku mo kiskis ko ete mobile no juke yodi ko chile koli.
Yes.
Yes, I saw my concern. It was my concern.
Mr.
At the end of the day, at the
end of the day, I will be asked if I had seen the phone or not.
Mr. Chair, there is no way I can finish today in spite of my efforts. So we just have to continue tomorrow. I am sorry, Mr. Chair. Or we'll have to go until 9 p.m. But there is no way I can finish at this rate. Because if I ask him whether he had seen the people, he will tell me, unfortunately, the SIM card had to be removed. and if we continue like this, there's no way I can finish. Mr. Colley, you have to accept that there are things that I need from you. If you answer those questions, we'll make progress. If you ask to talk about whatever you want to talk about, I will give you the chance, but you will never finish. But one thing you have to bear in mind is that this commission will get to the bottom of the things. And even if it takes 1 year, you will have to answer all the questions.
Yes.
So no amount of dilly-dally would make you or would help you avoid the questions. You would have to answer them. So let's save ourselves the time. For next time you come, you answer the questions more directly.
Last appearance, one and repeat it again. So you for defend.
To me, it's as if you are the one wasting time here, because what you had said the last time I appear are the same thing you are repeating again today.
And do you realize that what you said the last time and what you are saying today are very different?
Como regoli mi wate funaka fatwa bijat on regol comme mi interpret Dave nane nya au fangi de manjoli au frima fan reg mi funaka fan tongu mi dire di wanomre rege jat mu man ko mati kurima ko namdo
mana question amoni jame mpo peno.
I answered as per your questions.
Thank you, Council, for your proposal. If you think that by 9 p.m. you would not, or he would have not answer your questions, maybe we can go until midnight. Then he would be able to get that going. But if you propose that we end now and then resume tomorrow morning, we can go ahead and then do it. I endorse some of the part of your intervention where you say, even it takes months and years, we are going to get to the bottom of this whole thing. We will do that. I had said it earlier, and we would emphasize it again. It can go around in circles, but we will get answers to the questions that we need to help us out. I hope that at the end of our mandate, we would be able to answer the question, what went wrong in the country to get to this level? What really went wrong in the Gambia? If this is the witness today, and a few days earlier, is the personification, the embodiment of the tragedy that befell the Gambia 1994 to 2017. I hope God would save us. This cannot be the example of what is going on. We will resume tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.